Oscar Oscar Delta Ood.
Oh, that's the Woodstown VO. Oh, I need to remember that. I always just say Oscar Delta VOR.
Yeah, OOD is Woodstown, VCN is Cedar Lake.
Good to know.
You got to know all the
Ood.
local ones.
Ood. Ood.
I mean, I will. If you want me to give real criticism to Nick, I do have some.
Yo, Nick.
I heard what Brian said and kind of don't feel like hearing it right now.
Well, no, the fake
I'm
criticism.
joking. I'm just busting your balls. Go ahead.
The fake criticism is the Ood VOR.
You said the Ood VOR.
The Ood VOR?
The Ood VOR.
You said that in the clearance.
You're giving a clearance to the guy going to Philly.
I didn't know what the VOR was, so I said Ood.
No,
I don't know why the hell I said Ood.
You say the Oscar Delta VOR if you don't know it.
I don't know why. I don't know. Like I said, dude, not the best night right now. So.
Ood. It's the Woodstown VOR.
I don't know why I said that. I'm just so used to I don't know.
Brian, what's the equipment suffix of a TBM 850?
Slash something between A and Z.
Bravo.
No,
Inclusive.
I think it's close to Lima.
Hey,
completely making a guess.
Hey, Priest, just so you know, you saw the overlay of KLM 1592 going to LIP to EHAM, the flight we did.
Mm-hmm.
So how about you change that? Biatch.
Oh yeah, what does it show now?
So it all depends. It all depends. If my lesson is canceled tomorrow, or no, if my lesson is on tomorrow, I'm buying 4-flight basic, the 1-year one. But if it's canceled, I'm not buying it. I'm gonna wait till my next lesson so I can get like maximum performance shit or maximum like time.
No, so brother, if you're interested in just completely ruining your flight by crashing into someone, there's a guy who's been sitting at the intersection of taxiways Bravo and Echo for the past 6 hours at Newark.
I know.
You're welcome to go floor it into him.
As much as that seems very appealing,
it would actually be appreciated because hopefully it would crash his sim and then disconnect him.
Dude, wallop him. Why haven't you walloped him yet?
He hasn't caused any problems. I just taxied the one departure around him on Alpha.
dang, how did they expect you to read this text?
Also, VRC doesn't recognize the aircraft code TBM8.
Dude, you have your view too far freaking out. You need to like zoom it in a little bit. (135.9er) squawk 1722. Departure this frequency, squawk 1550, 1550.
Right approach and use all aircraft feedback call holds your instructions advised on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Newark Liberty Airport information Bravo 015 Lulu 130.
Why would you ever record a voice status?
Conditions 2 clouds at 26,000 temperature 2.
Oh, why wouldn't I? And don't say V8 because I don't have
Dude,
V8.
voice
I don't
edit,
intend
voice-
to get it.
There's only one issue, Brian. Guess what information is current according to your voice is?
You're right, I didn't update it. I don't
But
give a fuck.
guess what I'm gonna be calling up with?
It's Charlie, there's no change to the altimeter.
Sound muted.
5000, temperature 232.16, altimeter 3023. Landing runway 4 right.
Sound
Damn it,
visual.
why'd you just take it down? I was about to write shit down.
We only update when we feel like it here in Newark.
Hey, Clinton, are you on?
Hey, Clinton.
I'm
You just
right
said
here.
hey, Clinton.
You should totally just get on just to control me.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, the 3 hours that I recorded yesterday, none of it's usable.
Why?
Apparently, when OBS updated yesterday, it reset my settings and it didn't record the audio from
that
the pilots.
sucks, dude. That's the worst.
It recorded my audio though, so I should still send it in.
No, I wouldn't. They're gonna make you re-record it anyway.
With airport information, Charlie 0251 Zulu
Fastest ATIS I've ever
1005,
recorded.
Zulu 10,
Sound
condition 2 clouds at 25000, temperature 232.10, altimeter 3023, landing runway 4 right, departing runway 4
Sound
left, ILS runway 4 right,
Okay,
approaching
wow.
use, alert,
When
curfew,
you're
backhaul, hold
recording
for
in
instructions,
80s, can
advise
you
on
actually
contact,
go
give
slower?
information,
Because I've
Charlie.
heard real life 80s and
Newark
they're
with
not this
airport information,
fast.
Charlie
I've heard them
0251
faster
Zulu
than that.
1075, visibility 10, sky condition 2 clouds at
Seriously.
25000,
Dude,
temperature
my ATIS isn't
232.10,
my
altimeter
ATIS isn't
3023,
damn
landing runway
very
4 right,
dude, my
departing runway
ATIS
4
isn't
left,
damn very
ILS runway
this
4
fast.
right,
Trust
approaching
me.
use, alert, curfew,
My
backhaul, hold
ATIS
for
in Leesburg
instructions,
isn't
advise
this
on initial
fast.
contact, give information,
I've
Charlie.
spoken to talent.
You have a
airport
freaking
information, Charlie
Leesburg,
0251 Zulu
Airport,
1075,
automated weather
visibility 10,
Okay,
sky
observation.
condition 2 clouds at
the ATIS
25000,
in
temperature
Manassas isn't this
232.10,
bad.
altimeter 3023, landing runway 4
My
right,
ATIS
departing
is
runway
that
4 left,
fast in
ILS
real
runway
life.
4 right,
Okay,
approaching
Stammer,
use,
I can't
alert,
even
curfew,
understand what this
backhaul,
kid
hold
is
for
saying.
instructions, advise on initial
Brian,
contact, give
Do you want me
information,
to read it to
Charlie.
you right now? I'll read
Newark
Sound
Liberty Airport
muted.
information, Charlie 0251 Zulu 1075, visibility 10, sky condition 2 clouds at 25000, temperature 232.10, altimeter 3023, landing runway 4 right, departing runway 4 left, ILS runway 4 right, approaching use, alert, curfew, backhaul, hold for instructions, advise on initial contact, give information, Charlie. Newark Liberty Airport information, Charlie 0251 Zulu 1075.
Sound
Worst
visual.
ATIS I have
Do you
ever
want me to
heard.
read it to
It,
you right
no,
now? I will
thank,
say it to you right now.
thank
Newark
God.
Liberty Airport information, Charlie 0251 Zulu, wind
Win one. Yes.
God damn, that
wind
was
whatever,
that
070
was
at
one
5
Wind-
visibility.
that was
Wait,
one
it's
hell
your
of an
7?
ATIS.
At 25,000, temperature 2. Yeah, you always had 10.
That was one hell of an ATIS.
That's why you
variation.
use V8s, so that it does it for you and you don't have to do anything.
Whatever. I'm very happy with that ATIS.
Yo,
It's fast.
you're supposed to add 10 when reading the frickin' when,
You're always
when reading
supposed to
out
add
when
10,
reading
yeah.
no when reading out.
Sound muted.
New York approach November 700, November Bravo, type TBM 850, requesting IFR to Kennedy with information Charlie.
November 700, November Bravo. New York approach, good evening. Cleared to Kennedy via radar vectors Deer Park, direct. Maintain 3000, expect 5000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me. Squawk 2351.
Clear to the Kennedy Airport via the radar vectors Deer Park VOR, then direct. Climb maintain 3000, expect 5000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 12855, squawk 2351, TBM 80, November Bravo.
0 November Bravo, read back correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Expect runway 11 for departure.
Expect 11 for departure, 0 November Bravo.
What did
Sound
TBM
I have
resumed.
no idea how to use this thing.
What do you need?
Sound muted.
Well, oh my god.
Sound resumed.
For one, I can't even manage to click the cancel button. Where's the freaking... That's not the enter button. Not the enter button. Oh. Maybe that's the button.
Oh, I'm like 20 seconds behind on your stream, so I can't help you here.
You know what? I will just hit some buttons and hope something happens.
Just use the direct button.
Ah, there we go. No, stop! How do I get out of this menu? Ah. Oh, enter. Hey! Rip. Okay. Alright, so radar vector, so that'll be... Oh, if we zoom in.
It's always so painful watching people try to figure out how to use stuff.
Oh, come on, this doesn't have safe taxi? Aw, man. Wait, maybe it does. Checklist. Select group. Oh. Before starting engine.
So has anybody found out why the entire website crashed last night?
Nope. Although I don't know if anyone told you, Clinton, I retroactively added everyone in that TeamSpeak to a server group that doesn't need a password to join. So if you ever really need to get back in there, you can.
Well, if I ever need to get back in there, you'll probably have to give me the numbers again.
Yeah, thought as much.
Isn't there somewhere on TeamSpeak that it saves servers that you have joined before?
Well, if you go to... Did you just go to Connections Connect for that?
Yeah.
If that was the last one you used from that, it should still be there.
Well, I also connect that way to this one.
Oh, use bookmarks for this one.
Oh, I didn't even realize that that was there. I don't
Yeah,
pay
this
much
one has
attention to
bookmark.
stuff like that. There's a public TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
That
Don't go in there.
seems. I was gonna say that seems like somewhere I probably don't want to be. I'm just trying to imagine how much of a disaster it would have been if the website had crashed a few hours earlier in the middle of the event.
Yeah, that would have been terrible. I just went into the TeamSpeak public server. There were about 700 people on the server and about 1 million different channels, and nobody was talking in the lobby.
Seems like what you would normally expect.
And it seemed like a lot of the people were from Brazil.
I like how it's just completely pitch black over there at the GA ramp.
Brian, can you just confirm I'm squawking 2351?
You're squawking standby, I can't see it.
That's not a good thing. XPNDR. Back. 2351 on. What the fuck? Oh. RIP. V-pilot.
You're good.
Roger. Now I gotta figure out how to get this to not face North Hub. Is there a way to get this to not?
Terrain. Terrain.
Your setup time is going to be longer than your flight.
RIP, how do I get rid of this freaking... There we go. And Newark approach, November 0, November Bravo, short of Zulu, ready for departure. Or ready for taxi.
0 to Bravo, 11 taxi via Zulu.
1-1 via Zulu, 0 November Bravo.
I hope you don't get lost on the way to the runway.
I mean, it is a
right in
pretty
front of
difficult
me.
Taxi.
If you just go straight, you'll find it. Don't worry if there's any grass in between you and the runway.
Newark approach, radio check. That's aircraft calling Newark for 559. We need a radio check, thank you.
Earth don't call in yet.
I would love to freaking know why Jonathan Bubliowski is at Kennedy right now.
Why the fuck not?
1 sec.
Is he 464 Juliet Bravo? Yeah, it is. Alright, Frith, if you're ready to go, I just needed to see who that last guy calling was, but you're good to call.
Newark approach, November 0, November Bravo, short of 1 ready for departure.
November 0, November Bravo, the wind at Newark 0705.
Alright, I'm fully braking now. 5 minutes, I'm off.
1 clear for takeoff, 0 November Bravo. Wow, then you talked right in the middle of his transmission.
Yeah, it's heading 060.
Alright, yeah. That's what I thought you said, but...
Yeah, I said it backwards. I said winds first. It was whatever.
They do that in real life, doesn't matter.
Actually, I'm off now.
Bye.
I'm staying on TeamSpeak.
You really should get rid of that guy.
He's not causing any problems. If
Dude, Preeth, you're swerving all over the place, dude. He's muted, isn't he?
No, he's just ignoring you.
That 5-knot wind will get you.
That was a rough turn. Dude, that's not a positive rate. That's not a positive rate, dude. Oh no, he's using that ground effect, isn't he?
Trying to use ground effect, I can't even freaking control this plane.
I saw you were staying low, I'm like, you can't get up, and then I realized, oh,
No,
you're trying
I
to use
did
that
not
ground
want to,
effect.
I knew if I pitched up I was completely screwed, so I was like, you know what, I was just going to use the ground effect to accelerate to a good speed and then take it from there.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yo, dude, move away your menu bar at the top.
Oh my god, this yoke sucks. Look at this. You know how you're supposed to coordinate the turn, right? Rip.
Yeah.
I try to touch the yoke's rudder thing, it just the turn coordinate just shoots everywhere.
That's great. Hold Alt. Make your menu bar or your menu bar go away.
Newark approach, November 0, November Bravo, airborne passing 700.
Yeah, Bravo radar contact climbing through 700. Turn right direct Deer Park, climb maintain 5,000.
Right direct Deer Park, climb maintain 5,000, 0 November Bravo.
And yet
And
you
Bravo, you're leaving my airspace. Newark center's offline. Frequency exchange approved. Observe flight.
He's barely off the ground. He doesn't have time to
Roger,
mess with
frequency
holding
approved,
alt.
0 November Bravo, thanks.
Radar contact, climb, bye.
I can't control this airplane. I'm gonna crash.
Yeah, you're also not going direct Deer Park.
Close enough.
No, you got runway 13 right deadhead if you need it for emergency.
It's okay, I'm only gonna... Oh shit, the city's in front of me. And I'm about to stall.
Yes, the city is in front of you. 0 November Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock. Building cannot move for you. Good luck.
I'm trying not to use the autopilot and cheat, but this is impossible.
Is this your first time in this plane?
Yeah, it is. And stupid New York departure got off. First time in this plane, and it's not going well.
Doesn't look like it's going 100% smoothly.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
I'm pretty sure that DJT-6 landed somewhere around 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep, that seems about right.
Because he was coming in... He was just coming in the area when I logged off this afternoon.
Yeah, I do believe that's what happened, but I don't care. He's not causing problems.
I don't understand exactly what's going on there. Like, I could understand if he went to the gate and then left his simulator on and forgot to disconnect, but who parks on a taxiway and just leaves everything running?
Apparently that guy.
Wow, can someone give me radar vectors? Because I'm gonna crash.
What do you want?
I don't know, any of whatever the active is.
A runway?
Yeah.
Or do you want any runway, or do you want the active runway?
Active at Kennedy.
Alright, keep going straight.
Roger.
Are you declaring an emergency?
No, I don't have an emergency, I'm fine.
If you need a 1-3 left, set your 1 o'clock. 6 miles.
I think he's gonna need an ILS approach because he got his head stuck in the instruments.
I don't need an ILS approach. It's just trying to set the autopilot, and it can't really do that from here.
Do you want to cancel IFR?
No.
Do you want a visual approach?
I don't care what approach I get. As long as it's an approach.
Well, if you cancel IFR, I can just tell you to enter right crosswind for 4 right.
Fine, Frank, I'll cancel IFR.
Alright, field's at your 2 o'clock, 6 miles.
I have the shitty field in sight, but I'm way too high.
That's for fine. Right crosswind for 4 right.
Alright, right cross from 4 right. Let's see how this goes.
I mean, if you want me to vector you around, I can. Just keep going. Keep going straight. Or turn 130.
130? Okay.
I mean, I'm just going to vector you around the pattern and drop you to 3000 at midfield downwind. Ooh, I might actually have to fit you in between someone else, in front of someone else. So, yeah, let's make that 130 a 170.
170. Oh my god, okay, that's it. Easy Doc, you need to stop making that random movement because it's pissing me off.
Traffic's 3 o'clock. 10 miles, final for 4 right.
Have him. Unless that's the moon. Rip.
He's at, ending through 1,200 now. Now you're like 130.
You see that bright light? I think that's him. The one that looks so unrealistically like not an airplane.
That's definitely not an airplane.
Yeah, down
That
to
is
3.
that is an airplane. That is an airplane.
Yeah, yep, that's the guy.
That is terrible graphics.
Yes, that's an airplane. Ooh, I have a flight strip.
A what strip?
Oh, good, that's my arrival. Start descending. 3,000 should be good. And a right 220. Traffic's 9 o'clock, 14 miles, 6,000. Gonna be coming in behind you.
Can't see him right now, but let me know when I do.
Yeah, then you won't have anything to worry about.
Oh look, even the window shades go down in this shit. Wow. Oh, that is so cool. I like this airplane, I just need to learn how to fly it.
You should probably fly the airplane before you play with the windows.
Yeah, whatever.
How keep descending to 2,000. And expedite if you can. Right, 310 field to be 2 o'clock when you roll out.
Alright. I just gotta figure out how to speed up this descent.
Yeah, that rate you should be okay. Don't worry about it. Keep it rolling 010 for the field.
I don't have the field yet because FSG team is a piece of shit.
It'll be 1 o'clock. If you need it, I'll call your next turn.
What do you mean exceeding my flap speed? This is the flap speed.
I'm showing you at 130 over the ground. Alright, start turning to the right for the field.
Yeah, I think I have it. The scenery is slowly loading in.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, you're turning, yeah. You'll be fine. No traffic ahead of you, traffic behind you is doing 240 knots, so speed it up.
Four right, right?
It's Unicom. The field is not controlled.
No, but what runway have you put me on?
These are the fours. I've been aiming for 4 right, but if you need 4 left, then take it.
I'll take four right. Yeah, I can barely see. The only thing I can see is the approach lights. Like none of the runway lights are on because scenery hasn't loaded in yet.
Oh, yeah. That sucks. I do see the approach lights, though, so at least there's that.
You know how hard it is to judge position without the freaking. This thing has reverse thrust.
Ooh, departure.
User
Creed,
joined
your
your channel.
runway lights aren't loading in?
No, and I have no reference of them whatsoever.
What? You can barely see that, dude. That's horrible. Oh my god.
User left your
Freaking
channel.
FS. Wow, why does he come in and go out like that?
I finally walloped him.
It took you long enough.
Well, I've got this arrival who could potentially be crossing on Echo, and I've got a departure now.
That is so cool. This aircraft has reverse thrust. Oh my god. Can't tell you how cool that is.
Welcome to New York.
And look at that, my supervisor's here already.
This thing is a beauty to fly. I'm already falling in love with this airplane. Even though I can't fly it, but still.
Someone's identing on the ground at Kennedy.
That happens.
But I mean, there's no controller. Oh, I think I have all my hours for the month now. Good, no more controlling this month.
I thought you only needed like 2 hours for every month.
Yep, and I think I got them.
Yeah, I think you should be close to 3 or over 3, I think now. 240, somewhere around there.
Yep, I got my hours for the month, so Mike doesn't have to press the button again.
I already got my hours for the month in, so I don't get kicked. That was a nice flight, short flight.